It's already 11 a.m. Let's get this weekend vlog started. It is literally lunchtime. I've just been working in bed all morning. I purposely tried to take it chill because last night out of nowhere I got the worst headache, and it's lingering. It's a lot better than last night, but it's definitely lingering. I made my life harder by washing my hair because I washed my hair yesterday, so I did not have to wash my hair again, but just the thought of like hot water on my head sounded so good that I washed my hair. So also something I wanted to do is maybe some gardening, which don't need clean hair for that. It's Sephora sale week, so I picked up a couple things that I've had my eye on for a while. And actually, I want to try one of the skin tints I just got, although clearly my skin's breaking out. So I don't think trying new products on your skin the week that your skin is breaking out is a wise idea. But do I want to try it regardless? Yes. I've seen the TikTok girlies talk about this. And y'all know I'm a skin tint girl. I love me a skin tint. How do you... Wait. Oops. There we go. Hopefully this doesn't make my skin worse. Oh wow. It's got more of a foundation coverage than a skin tint coverage. All right, well I'm gonna blend this out and do the rest of my makeup and we'll see what we think. What else did I get? Oh, I'm excited to try this. Cyclar. This is their vitamin C body oil. It's a little mattifying. Just nice to have something to mix that up. I feel like all of my skin tints are very dewy. Is that my shade? First impression, I like this skin tint. I'm gonna see how it wears throughout the day. Also, first impression, I just did my legs with this. I like this as well. It's a thicker oil. I think I like my Osea better, but this smells very like fall, which will be fun for when the seasons change. Osea smells more summery and this smells more fall. I'm gonna see how my hair air dries and I'm probably gonna regret it. Guess who just liked one of my reels? Emily Osment. Lily liked the reel about my swing, so that makes it a pretty good start to our weekend. I need to eat proper food, but I wanna show y'all my not at all inventive or creative fixation meal lately. It's so simple. All you need, cheese, almond flour tortillas, eggs, guaca salsa. That's it. Easy egg breakfast tacos with almond flour tortillas. I kid you not, ever since I got eggs back, our weekly grocery bill has gone down like $50 because I just keep eating egg-centered meals. I really went 0 to 100 so fast. I went from no eggs to having eggs like at least once a day, which hopefully that's okay. Anyways, cheesy eggs, let's go. I'll do 3 eggs. Yeah, okay. The key that I've learned to the perfect cheesy scramble is low and slow heat. Start with butter. Slowly scramble these eggs, and then right when they're almost done, that's when you add in the cheese and let the cheese melt. And it's so good. I'm afraid I overstuffed these tacos, but I just calculated it, and the total grams of protein in this little brunchy lunch is 30 grams. Maybe don't watch me try to bite into this because it's overfilled. After I take another bite, I'm gonna go grab some juice. BRB. Okay, this is a mess. Last week when I had that consultation with the dietitian through Nourish, I accidentally influenced her. And I was like, not me working right now. But we were going through all the different supplements that I take, like normal intake stuff. Like, what does your normal meals look like? What supplements do you take regularly? Blah, 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 blah. And then she asked me if I take a probiotic. And I was like, yeah, about 6 months ago, I switched my probiotics because I was on the same probiotic for like 6 years. I just didn't have enough diversity. And I was like, so I found this one probiotic and it's called Good Bacteria and it rotates the strains that you get every single week. She was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I was like, yeah, every week it rotates into a new set of strains and it's like a powder. So I put it into anything. I like put it in my green juice. I put it in water. I put it in whatever I'm drinking. So I'm like really good about remembering to take it. And she was like, wait, can you see the brand again? I want to write that down because that's literally what I've been looking for. I wish I had a full box to show y'all if you haven't heard me talk about it before, but I'm almost done with this box. Clearly, obviously, I'm getting to work with good bacteria on today's video. It has now been 6 months of me taking this as my daily probiotic. I would be so curious to retest my microbiome now that it has been 6 months consistently on this, because I feel like I have felt my microbiome improve. I've also been really good about taking fiber the last couple of weeks, and I feel like that coupled with 6 months on this, the last couple weeks have been significantly good. Things are moving and grooving. Speaking of fiber though, something I also love about these is they already have 3 grams of fiber in them, and they taste like nothing, so I mix them into anything. These have prebiotics, probiotics, and postbiotics. Those help to reinforce gut integrity, which is something that I also really appreciate as someone with celiac and just all sorts of issues. I'm like, if we can get those gut walls strong, there's a lot of benefits to that as well. I will have my link down below, but I do indeed still have the code Michel, which saves you 20% off. Cheers. I am indeed regretting air drying my hair, as I knew I would. I knew I would. It's now officially public, so I can say one of my best friends out here, Haley, is pregnant, and my other best friend out here and I are co-hosting her baby shower here in less than a month. So we kind of got to get rolling. We had our first planning meeting a couple days ago and started to order some little things, and it's going to be in the backyard. So that's another reason why I kind of wanted to start dabbling in some gardening things to get that all fixed up and ready for the baby shower soon. But let's go get those packages. Ask and you shall receive. One of the packages, literally my next box of good bacteria. Ugh, the packaging's just so good. Boom. There's 4 weeks. That's what a full package looks like. Okay, here is one of the baby shower activities. We're doing everything as like craft theme. Also, the birds are popping off today. Do you hear all those chirps? One of the crafts are we're gonna have paint pens for people to decorate letter blocks so that the baby will have like a special set of letter blocks that were decorated by everybody at the shower. Another activity we're doing is we're gonna have like a custom baby merch station. I've already ordered bibs, onesies, hats, little like diaper bag pouches, and then like a ton of iron-on patches and fabric paint and embroidery kits for people to craft a little something for baby to wear, whether that is iron-on patches on a bib, or like if somebody wants to embroider a couple stars on a beanie or whatever that might be. We got these little kind of gauzy ruffle bibs. Our blinds. Maybe I can try to hang these up. Like, y'all see me try to hang blinds in our room so many times because they keep changing. You get it. I'm gonna deal with that later. This is an unknown package. Colostrum gummies. Oh no, you know I love a healthy gummy. I'm into that. So excited for these to be gone. Ah! Okay. One down, one to go. Why am I out of breath from that? Having real blinds, I'm so excited. Those paper blinds where you have to like accordion fold each one until you get to the top. It took me 10 minutes to open the windows every single morning. Speaking of home improvements, can I show y'all something that probably no one would notice if it wasn't your yard, but that I'm really excited about? But we have fully fixed and refinished our whole fence for the whole parameter of the yard down here. Fresh stain all the way around, and this fence was starting to fall into the ravine because it just goes down behind our lot. So it's basically rebuilt from the backside. There's new posts in it. It's propped up. There's chicken wire along the bottom so Max can't get out and pests can't get in. And all of this is so nice and fresh out here now. But this part of the bed, you see there's like this dead space. Don't know how hard it is to dig into this. There's also back there. It would be awesome to get a couple things that could like fill this in because there's a bed that goes around here. There's like a, you know, metal little lining situation, and to have this kind of like 1, 2, 3. That's something that I'd love to just like start looking at. Maybe not do today, but maybe like look at what plants are out there for this area. Also, my herb garden has officially gone to seed, so I just kind of stopped watering it like a week or two ago. We're at the point where we should probably start fresh, which is actually impressive because I've had it for over a year, I think, at this point. And that was a weekend project that I was really hoping to do, was go get some fresh herbs and maybe start scheming some larger plants for back here. What are you doing? What are you asking? You want a treat? Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Sit. Shake. Good boy, lay down. Good boy, buddy. I always have to break these so that they're not as chokeable because I'm crazy. I'm like a toddler mom, but for my 9-year-old senior dog. Yes, we really gotta get you a haircut soon. We really gotta get you a haircut. Well, it was fun to do an experiment to see how my hair air dries with no product or effort, and I won't be doing this experiment again. I wanted to say one thing I did this week, which I actually think that this is peak self-care for me. Choose an audiobook, listen to it at 1.5x speed on my headphones, mosey around, and just randomly choose drawers and cabinets and take everything out and put everything back in. Not everything back in. Essentially declutter and reorganize, but with no rhyme or reason, no expectation, no like, I'm gonna organize the whole kitchen today, or I'm gonna organize all of my socks and underwear today. No, just simply not thinking, only thinking about the book you're listening to and letting your body go wherever your body goes to organize. I literally listened to a full audiobook in one day. It was short. It's the book that That's the Point podcast is doing as their book club. I'm not a member of their Patreon. I probably should be, but their Patreon is doing a book club for Never Lie by Frida McFadden. And so I was like, well, clearly they liked it enough to choose it as their book. I don't think it was as good as The Housemaid. Like there wasn't as many pieces to the plot because the whole book takes place in basically 48 hours. It was a simple book, but there were some twists I didn't expect. I thought I had figured out the ending and she planted things to make you think you figured it out, but she got me. There were twists I did not see coming, so that was fun. But I organized so many little things. Woke up the next morning to a cleaner, less cluttered home. Oh my gosh, literally best feeling. I don't think you could top it. So if you have a day off, I challenge you to try this. Choose an audiobook and just no expectation declutter. I think I'm gonna be responsible and make a coffee at home to take with me. I posted a reel today that I filmed like a week ago of maybe 2 weeks ago. Doesn't matter. Pistachio butter hojita latte. I know I talk about it all the time. The iced version. So good. And watching that reel back this morning as I was posting it, I kind of haven't stopped thinking about it. So I think I'm going to make that. I'm going to attempt to shortcut though and use an immersion blender. Is it dangerous to use this in a glass? We'll find out. Am I going to regret this so much? By golly, it worked. Go watch my reel if you want the full thing. Such a good combo. Jordy and I have a date night tonight, but we might meet our dear friends out for a pre-date night date because they have a date night. My friend Haley, who's pregnant, who the baby shower, who was just her birthday, who we went shopping for, still haven't been able to give her the gift that we got last week because she's been out of town. And I'm like, hello, I need to give you your birthday gift. When can I see you? So we might all meet out for a little glass of wine or something tonight before we go on our respective date nights. Let's go to Lowe's, baby. Okay, starting fresh. Let's get some holy basil. Wait, is it bad if it's flowering? That's what I don't understand. That's what I don't understand. I could do a Google, but I'll put it in the cart. Let's get some regular basil as well, although I do feel like sometimes it gets a little hot for this, but let's see how it goes. Let's get some sage, that's fun. Fresh oregano, that's fun. Let's get some new parsley. Let's get curly because sometimes I really struggle to identify parsley versus cilantro, so that'll be easier. You know what? I'm gonna get some mint to just have in their own pots sitting on the table because I love having mint, but they take over a garden. So I could put these in individual pots and put it on the little picnic table we have out there. Let's get a big cilantro. YOLO, let's get a big rosemary too. Wow, we are stacking up. Okay, this is what I'm leaving with for now. We already have these in our yard, so I know that they do well, and we already have jasmine in our yard, so I know that that does well. So I'm getting those as the big plants for now, in addition to all of my herbs and a couple pots for the table. But they have this fruit tree here that I am so tempted by. Let me show you. I just would want Jordy to be here with me to help me get it home. They have these trees, which are called a 4-in-1 tree. So it has Honeycrisp apples, 4-way apples, Fuji apples, Gala apples. So that's that one. But then there's one over here that has Asian pear, different types of pears. And then these have nectarine, apricot, peach, and a different type of peach. And they're all $100, even the big ones. And so I'm like, I want a nectarine one. I want an apple one. I want a pear one. Oh, what are these? Wait, there's a whole nother one. Cherry? Wait, I'm so confused. Are these all different types of, dude, what? Like $100 for a tree that big? I can't get it home by myself. Definitely looks a lot more full than it did, but I do think leaving that back corner for a tree would be really nice, and then I could move the jasmines a little bit elsewhere. But I love these. These seem to grow almost like in the wild here. There's a few random sides of parking lots that just have these growing, and I'm like, did someone plant that, or are they just popping off on their own? I don't even know. But I do think that this will help balance this side of the bed, because this side has so much going on. It's like quite lush over here. Plants are kind of expensive, so I have to pace myself. All of these were under $30, which is pretty good for how big they are. But if I wanted anything bigger, it starts to go up in price quite a bit. Okay, it's time to wrap presents. I have these cardboard box. Where are these from? That I saved from something, thinking one day maybe it would be a good present box. I wonder if I could fit everything into just 2 of these. Oh yeah. Okay, I have a card, but then a separate envelope with all of the different receipts in here so that nothing gets lost for returns and exchanges and all that sort of jazz. Boom. Now I gotta get cute. Oh, I just got the cutest, oh, they kind of look like one of the things I'm giving her. I just got the cutest little silk shorts from Aerie the other day, but it does look a lot like the bottom half of the Free People set that I'm literally giving her right now. We'll see if I can even find an outfit combo that I like before I worry about that, because that's the hard part. Hi, good morning. It's Saturday. Jordy woke up and left at 5 a.m. to go sunrise surf with a handful of other guy friends in our community. And I just kind of naturally woke up when he woke up, and I was awake for like half an hour. And then I thought, let me just try to close my eyes one more time. I think I fully started a sleep cycle over again, because normally I get deep sleep only in the first 2 hours of the night, and then I'm like, in REM or whatever. I fully fell back into deep sleep. I think I fully started my sleep cycle over according to my Oura ring, and then I woke up after 9. So all dreams of an early productive Saturday morning, bye-bye. But I think I really needed that. My headache feels fully gone. Also, it rained in the middle of the night last night, and I think that every time it rains, I get a headache. It's a 30% chance it's already raining. I think I want to replant the herb garden before I shower and get ready for the day today, because I'm sure I'm gonna get covered in dirt and gross. And I never showed y'all the outfit I ended up going with last night, but I'm mostly still wearing it because it's basically pajamas. These are the shorts. Here, I'll just show you in this mirror over here. I wore a red Cezanne cardigan over this, but these are the shorts that I just bought, and I love how long line they are. It was such a comfy little outfit. I did ask Jordy, I'm like, do I look like I'm about to go out in pajamas? He was like, no, I don't think so. And I was like, okay, because I am basically in pajamas. And then I did indeed wear them as pajamas. But I will link these shorts. They got me. They got me in store, because it's hard to find any that are this style that actually, I feel like, cover my booty. No more procrastinating. Let's go play in some dirt. My gardening outfit. Honestly, I don't even really know where to begin. Should I just try to rip some of these out? Oh my gosh. Look at those roots. I was just on the chives. fresh, new babies, I definitely have space for like 1, 2, maybe 3 more herbs if I want to go grab a few more, but for now I want to see how much these fill in as they grow. But also, good news, I finally got a somewhat big strawberry on my strawberry plant. They've only been making the teeniest, tiniest little strawberries. I'm trying to pick the, oh gosh. And I finally got it a somewhat normal sized strawberry. It's definitely not big, but compared to what it was doing, so much bigger. Refill my soap, do a little smoothie shower situation. Sometimes smoothies make me really cold. So if I have a smoothie and then get in a hot shower, I feel like I net even my temperature. Oh wait, we gotta try the strawberry. It's just automatically gonna taste better when you feel like you contributed to it. And I did place a pickup order at Sephora because the Sephora sale, oh, I told you, is happening. And I was waiting to like really assess my restocks. I bought some of the new things that I've had my eye on, but I wanted to be very intentional with the things that I'm like running out on. So I placed that order this morning to save money on the essentials that I go through. Okay, smoothie. Way too liquidy. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
I think we have some leisure Saturday outings. I can't even really hardly call them errands because they all sound fun. Of picking up the Sephora order, mailing the things I need to mail, and maybe grabbing a Saturday caffeinated beverage. My mother-in-law is really sweet. She just Venmo'd me for a weekend treat, which is so nice. So might take that and use it to get a little coffee. These are the last 3 things to sell from my closet clean out. 2 silk Everlane shirts and then 1 cotton Madewell kind of like yachty pullover. I have to show you what I got to wrap these though. I might have taken this a little too seriously. I got mailers that say thank you. And then I wrap everything in tissue paper with a sticker that says thank you. And then I got all these cutie little thank you cards as well. So I'll show you how I've been doing this. I gotta get the printer. Am I just so out of the loop? Or did y'all know that you could print directly from your phone? I used to always like airdrop from my phone to my computer and then print from my computer. But I just click print. You hear it? Warm it up. Okay, we went to, oh wait, they got new stickers. We went to the favorite, Dreamwave. Look at that little kitten sticker. I got the, what do they call it? I think they call it the Home Run, which is the orange cinnamon. The 16 ounce does come with 4 shots. That's gonna put a pep in my step. Wow. Okay. And I was getting this orange latte and I was thinking about my favorite orange latte in the world, the smoked salt orange latte in Portland, Maine. And now I'm overcome, like literally overwhelmed with the desire to book a trip to Portland. Can you believe it's my favorite spot in the world? Literally, I dream of living there. I can't handle the cold. It's literally kind of the only reason that we don't live there. But I've never been in the summer. And so I do want to go in the summer. This summer is it's a little bit packed. I want to go so bad. Anywho, that's a different conversation for a different time. Oops, I have straps. All the girls, and they were so sweet in the coffee shop just now. All 3 of them individually complimented this top. I was like, guys, stop. Stop. You're hyping me up too much. It's just Zara. But so cute, so sweet. I can't set you down because look. But okay, little car chat. I don't know if these types of conversations are too meta. If so, let me know. I just realized that I get so much comfort from watching people do the most simple, mundane, boring things, but I never think of myself as that creator. Like I always in my mind, I'm like, oh, I have to like have something special and unique in today's vlog. I have to like have something of value that I specifically want to bring to these people. I want to have like a specific thought or a conclusion or an activity or an experience or whatever, because otherwise my content doesn't have any value if it's just me living my normal life, doing my normal daily routines. But then what I love to watch are people living their normal life, doing their normal daily routines. A kind of phrase that I have been saying to myself a lot lately, and I feel like also really applies to this thought that I've been having about like, I am way too hard on myself and I enjoy arguably less from other people, so why do I expect myself to give more? Anyways, it's just, it's not that deep, bro. And let me tell you what, reframing life with that one minimal phrase has made everything feel so much more enjoyable. Even like having people, we had people over for dinner a couple nights ago, and normally I really try, I really try to like have a nice dish and have the environment be perfect, and that's still in me. But I was like, it's not that deep, bro. The experience is so much more enjoyable, and the outcome is arguably so much more enjoyable when you don't make it a big deal. Can I tell you another conclusion that I recently had just about YouTube that actually made me so happy? Like, it actually brought me so much joy. I've realized, okay, I used to put 3 videos out a week. You guys know that. And I've talked about the fact that usually 1 video a week could be like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to film. So going down to 2 videos a week has just felt so good. Like, every video, I'm excited. I have ideas. I feel like I have more of a purpose. But I was realizing I used to do 3 videos a week and they would all be 20, 22 minutes. Now I've been doing 2 videos a week and they've all been like 30, 35, 38 minutes. So I was actually realizing I'm putting out pretty much the same number of minutes of content a week onto YouTube as I was, but I've just reframed it for myself by packaging it up differently and dividing it into 2 pieces instead of into 3 pieces. You can restructure, reframe, relook at things from a new perspective, and it can feel more enjoyable, feel easier, and sometimes you actually get more out of it in the end. Like, the end product can be even more. And I wonder what other areas of my life I can do that in. Like, I wonder how I can just look at things differently and have a better time doing it and a better outcome. Used to like panicking last minute when people are coming over for dinner, but you don't have to do that, and then you actually have a better time and maybe you have a better meal. I just can't go get a coffee and not share the random thoughts that have been ding-donging around in my noggin. That's a crazy phrase. TLDR. Having a nice time doing things, stressing less and doing more. What a win. I hope that keeps up. We just went on a nice little walk, and honestly, I think I have like an hour and a half before we leave for that backyard barbecue that we're going to tonight. And I think I'm going to remake some of the meal prep I made last week because that was so helpful to have throughout the week. Specifically the chia pudding. Definitely want to make those. I loved having those just ready to grab and go. I think I'm going to hold off on the egg bites because I need to get mix-ins for the egg bites. But at least prep a couple things, and then I'll bring y'all along for a happy little ending montage of whatever the heck we do tonight. Guys, like, I love a weekend vlog. I'm so glad that we've gotten on this rhythm, at least for now. We'll see how it changes, how it ebbs and flows, but I just like when my brain is a little more off, and then I just get to focus on hanging out with y'all and doing whatever the heck the weekend brings, because as previously mentioned, it's not that serious, bro. Whenever he lets me hold him, I just don't put him down because I love the physical contact. Okay, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Wait, this is crazy. Look at this. As soon as I was talking about egg bites, air fryer hash brown egg bites popped up on the screen. And that looks pretty good. Hash brown egg bites. Maybe I will make those. I lost the nail. I actually think I have all of those ingredients because it doesn't have any meats in it, and that's what I'm out of. And I do have frozen hash browns already. Okay. Let's end off the Saturday vlog on a little meal prep and a little hangout with friends at a backyard barbecue. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I'll see you in another video very soon.